Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats, and fans have been pouring into the gates, and they are ready for this clash to get started. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. The Bobcats will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Running the red zone, it's Mosley. Sweet cut. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. To the air, it's Navarro. Finds his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Got his man on the right. There he goes. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Reads it, fires complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got a man, it's Gossett. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got out of trouble and throws. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Right back to him on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Pucks it out of the air. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He caught it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Here's the pressure. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off, the chances of them winning just went way downhill.
Got a little space. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Wants to return it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. There's a hit. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and 1. It's a running room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.